The driver chuckled and removed one glove, bending over the seat to reach down to a basket, and at the moment his fingers touched the first berry, the dagger in turn met his throat, cutting through a superficial layer of skin and drawing blood. Jesper caught the man's startled eyes. "And for that taste, I will have your purse, sir, in memory of my youth." The driver's arm had gone stiff, his chin raised and trembling, more frightened than he had ever been before. But unable or incapable of speaking, he did not respond to the boy. Perhaps he did not think his jaw could afford to be engaged at this particular time. Jesper let the basket drop, freeing his other hand to probe the man's pockets. "Do not mistake me, sir. I will not kill you if you give me no cause. Though I will admit, the thought of taking your carriage and leaving you the indignity of walking appeals to me." Unable to find a purse in the man's coat, Jesper pivoted to search the seat under him. "Why have you no purse upon your person?" The driver slowly raised his hand cautiously, pointing towards the carriage door behind him. Jesper lowered the knife's edge a small degree to allow the man to speak, which he did so in turn softly. "There's a lockbox in the carriage." "Well, come down then, and grant me the courtesy of sparing your life and binding your hands. Concession I assure you of my tender heart, for it would be much easier to slit your throat." The man started to comply, slowly lowering himself from the driver's seat of the carriage. Once down, Jesper guided him away from the carriage to a nearby tree, where he instructed him to get on his knees and put his hands behind his back. Excusing his inexperience, the man indulged Jesper while he figured out how to adequately bind him. The smile and kindness Jesper had seen on the man's face, now nothing more than a distant memory. In their place, cold, dark eyes, displaying no emotion. "I wonder, should I grant you the same clemency you are showing me?" Jesper stopped, surprised by the question, but ignored it, secured the final bindings, and then hastily returned to the carriage. With one hand on the door's handle, he turned back to the man. "If there is no lockbox, there will be no clemency." Inside, the carriage was surprisingly dusty and unswept, stark contrast to the elegant and polished golden facade of the exterior. It had apparently been many years since a passenger had enjoyed passage in this vehicle. This all but confirmed what Jesper had suspected. The driver of his carriage was not a liveryed servant in the employ of some greater master. Any curiosity that this observation might have further produced was quickly abandoned upon seeing what rested under the carriage's back seat: a large wooden lockbox. Despite its hefty appearance, the box was surprisingly easy to handle. Within a few minutes, Jesper had dislodged it from its hold and carried it out into the sunlight. Inspecting the box carefully, 2 observations were made. Totemic symbols found carved on all 4 sides of the box hinted that the box was very old, and likely not created by Windian hands. It reminded him of artifacts from the old world, and was presumably crafted in one of the ancient realms. Secondly, the box was secured by a rusted yet robust padlock, and would not open easily without a key. Jesper looked over to see the driver quietly observing from his indentured position. "Do you perhaps have a key you can provide me to open this box?" Without emotion, the driver replied, "There is no key to that box." "Easy enough then." "Hello, I think I just realized that I have been accidentally outputting my blueprints audio into my voice audio, so they're stuck together. How did I mess up so badly?" I did have a look, and it seemed like it wasn't too loud, but my voice is definitely quite quiet there. So I did look through a bunch of my notes to look for clues or residuals, and I noticed this I found a long time ago. That could just be a normal use of italics, but I'm not certain there. I'm not certain. But for these ones, they are so out of place, they must be a clue. So these are what I have. I have no idea what it means, but that's something. Also, slow weaker gets too cold for birds in winter months. I found out from this one. It's getting a bit too cold for them as the semester matches on. So I've made the decision to send them all home before the winter months. So it's not even, and it's already getting too cold for them. So that indicates to me that it's a cold place, cold weaker. So I don't know for certain, it could not be, but that's something. I don't know how long the audio's been like that. I have no idea. Dun dun. Right. Here, I wanted to reread all of these. There could be clues hiding in these descriptions. I also want to go to security and have a look at the glossary there, because those could have clues too. Those are my main plans for today. 54 times? How many days have I had? How do I even check? It's one day 85. Look at all of this. Oh my god, look at that day. I think I just gave up. I did, didn't I? I got dark room, into furnace, into weight room. That was terrible. I just gave up. Oh, and look at this one. How did that happen? Day 13. I really messed up then. Anyway, okay, so let's start. I'll just read through all of this. If I find anything interesting, I'll let you know. Oh, what under means clockwise boom in Erajan. That is fascinating. Did I forget about this? I did, I forgot about this. I'll come back to that in a moment. That's something I also noticed. Here, clockwise boom is rotunda, a gentor, which translates to first enter, whatever that means. Wait, Ashlar Loon. Okay, this translates to first word, teach, new word. First word, teach, new word. So Ashlar is hello, but Ashlar means, I guess hello is a first word. It's the first thing you say when you meet someone. So maybe so first word could mean hello. Oh, wait a second. I think I see something. Last word would mean goodbye in that case, which would mean goodbye something, hello water. Right? And that was said by the person after they went to the rainy place, the rainy country. The country that has a lot of rain, with all the water. Goodbye whatever, hello water. That makes sense. Okay, we're learning something. House am is large, right? Yep, am means large. So that's house large ovet. Toward. And et must mean east. I should have done this earlier. I wasn't even meaning to do this today, it just happened, I guess. Okay, let's make this larger quickly. Just for a moment. So that I can write all this down. Ashlar ulteach nevlar translates to hello. When ulteach, do we have a word for ul? We do not, so maybe it means me or you. I'm not sure. What probably means clockwise, and under would mean room, I'm guessing. I'm guessing in means air, so I don't know for certain, so I shouldn't write that down. We have huum ovet, which translates to house new. No, house large, toward east. Large house toward east. Then is elswim nevdo. Elswim. What does L mean? L means me. Okay, so it's ul teach. And we don't know what ul means. Yeah, I don't see any indication of it. So we know that nev is a word. Swim is probably a verb. I believe they said verbs. Yes, verbs verbs came from a different language. They didn't have them originally. So that's why it's English there. I'll swim. So that's me swim, new day. I don't even know if that's correct, but it sounds right. Let me have a look. Nev is start off. And do, it means there, yes. Great. But it's weedle nigh. Something night. Weedle. Weed is a verb, right? So it won't be. So it's weed, then LE. Doesn't that mean not me? A lack of myself. Weed, not me. Night. Something like that. This is really interesting. Screenshot 456. Has the correct translations for 5 and 6. This one's correct too, although not completely. It's complicated apparently. Okay, that's low quality, but it'll do. So then Treven and Treven. Okay, so let's translate. So what does Treven mean? I remember translating this in the past. End of. Tre probably means tree. End of tree. End. Means end of tree end of. So the end of the tree end of. I think they said acceptable because they put the thing that should be a suffix as its own word. So instead of putting it at the end of this word. That makes sense. So this is tree end of. Then this one is small, new, tree, start of tree, small start of tree. The trunk of a tree is smaller, small start of tree. That makes sense. Translation noises. What else do we have? Not much I can see. Entor. So this was being used as some sort of insult, right? Is there a tor suffix? Because that seems a bit too long for a word, but it might be. Is there a tor or an entor? Is there an entor or just a tor somewhere? Oh, I guess that's... Oh. That's tor backwards. I don't know what that means. It might mean clock, or it might mean clockwise, or something. Okay, if it is, then... Yeah, this must be... like that. Because that must mean the suffix of it. Which would mean... I don't know if... This could be clockwise room. It only is its own thing. I don't know. But that is something. So what I was going to do here, I had an idea. So in this, it says an old station was flooded when they made the reservoir. Now, if you look over there, the sixth key is in the station. Therefore, it must be in there. And I also remembered there is a tunnel on the side of the reservoir, and it's too high to access by just walking around. By draining the reservoir. So my idea is to get the boat to the gear side of the reservoir, then lower the water level to the same level as the tunnel, and then use the boat, and hopefully it will take me through the tunnel to the station. I have no idea if it'll work, but that's my plan. Alzawa. One moment, I just want to make sure of something. I feel like Alzawa could be an Erajan word. Oh, it's a cold weekend style sauna. More evidence that it's a cold place, right? A cold country. If that's where the saunas came from. Look at this. Mount Holly's freezer. Almost as frigid as the snowy mountains of Coral Rica. Even more evidence. Okay, I'm certain now. Coral Rica's weather is snowy. I'm certain of it. Her childhood home in Erajan. Oh, so all these people are part of the Sinclair family. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Oh! Morajai fruit trees. Okay, so Morajai has a lot of fruit. That is interesting. Very notable. So, is there anything that would help with? Actually, yes. Probably agricultural, based on that. If they're known for their fruit trees, probably agricultural as their thing. This is a lot more helpful than I expected. I thought maybe I'd get like 1 or 2 pieces of information, but I've been getting quite a bit. Ajewan angels, that's interesting. Ajewan. So if the angels are Ajewan, it's not Erajan, it's Ajewan. That's interesting. Maybe that means something different. Ajewan. So Aj means first. Wait a second. Araja. Our last. What does that mean then? Our. I have no idea. Flower. That's funny. Okay, that was all I can find. I don't seem to be able to find anything else in there. Okay, so what should my goals be? I do want to revisit all the rooms. I also want to do the reservoir station. I also want to, I guess I should say, requires pump room. What else? What else is there that I needed to do? I never got to test if that key does open anything in the archives. The Vault Sanctum key. Wait, what the fuck? How has it been an hour? It has not been an hour that I was reading that for, right? Well, I guess I was translating for a while too. No, it can't have been. Apparently I've been recording for an hour. Oh, I should give an update on my interview. It went pretty well, I think. I did want to look down. I wanted to look down here, so I'll do it. Yeah, I think it went pretty well. But I don't know for certain. I mean, everyone said I did well. So, hopefully that's true. There were some questions where I just couldn't speak when I had to answer, and I had someone there with me to answer if that ever happened. I did better than I thought I would, but were only 3 out of 8 questions where I froze up and couldn't answer. But the rest were good. I feel like there's loads of secrets in here. Wait, are those red? They are. Okay, that's something. I do have the item code check for that, so that's good. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything important anywhere? A lot of candles. Huh. I never saved this, did I? Because I reread all my notes recently. I've not seen any other candles that can be lit up. Oh, there's some. Where does that go? Oh, somewhere hidden. Look at that. That's a bit of a bug, I think. You can see if that was something behind there. Okay, that is still open. This whole room seems important. But there doesn't seem to be anything in here, so that's interesting. Maybe I'll be able to unlock something in there later. That looks like a chimney sweep or something like that. And it's got yellow in the background, which is the colour of the big industrial country with a lot of chimneys. Purple has... that looks like a horse rider, maybe? But there isn't a purple country. There's violet. But this is a bit too far away from that for me to think it's accurate. We have blue, which is a farmer. Blue, which is a cook. A chef or something. A maid, which is red. This seems very Fen Aries. There. And then green, which we know is nuance, has a farmer. I have no idea if this is if that's important or not. I might be seeing connections where there's nothing there. Oh, that's something. I need to save this. I don't know why it isn't saved already. Okay, so in that case, we now have west too. Bridge beside west. I still don't know what that means. But that is something. Yes. Each time you eat an apple, Okay, I'm doing it. Hopefully we can get the secret garden. Only one box of this box and contains gems. Might be true. Okay, if this is true, then this is true. And that contains gems. And this one cannot be true. Because if this was true, both of these would be both of these would be false, which would make this untrue. So it's in here. Okay, perfect. There's a new clue. Hopefully we can find a magnifying glass. That would be very useful. Oh, perfect. Oh, even more perfect. I'll take this, and I'll take this. Why not? I have the money for it. So we have root 8. Root 8. The signs. I should write this down. Dead cases. Lavatory. Closets. Attic. Furnace. Solarium. Corner cases. Parlour and patio are not ticked off. That's interesting. I am saving that. That seems very important. Depart. Keep left. Then it's to Tanner Fork. Route 8, depart, keep left, to Tanner Fork. Then there's a white hour. Luna renamed. Uncle Orr. Draft for 6s. Those all seem like clues to me. Let's get this in there. Then after that, it's dead end. The fixed stars. I don't get that. Let's get that over there. And we have Law and Jaw. Word and name. Did I already know that? I didn't know Jaw. Okay, that's all of them, I think. All the ones I know. Well, not actually no, because I think what means clockwise. The tor could mean anti-clockwise, maybe. I don't know. I'm not certain of that. We have ul and lu, which are new words. I don't know their meaning. And then I'm guessing et is east. I'm pretty sure. It could be the other way around, but I don't think so. No, it can't be. Because TTE as the start of a word doesn't make much sense. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Then we have Ewan, which I don't know what that means. Ewan. Ajewan. I don't know. Wait a second. Isn't it Awasha, not Awasha? This is Ewan, which is just Ewa. Cause it's like Awashan. It's just adding an N to change words slightly. So these are both the same word. It's first Ewa and Ewa last. We have Yenna, which I will put up here. No. I'll put it down here. Yenna, I don't know what that word means. Then we have of in. So what does in mean? Who knows? It could mean just toward a new future. But I don't know for certain, so I don't want to do that. So under means womb. One of my greatest mistakes, I think, is not trying to learn the language from Tunic myself. That would have been so fun, and unfortunately I didn't. Unfortunately, this is just stuck. It's not loading. I have this bit there, but it's not loading yet. So while I wait, how about I show you something I've been working on? Anyway, here, I have this. If we do a Wajan, for example, or just a Washa, here, But here, it translates it into a language that I created. This is what it looks like. Let's say we want to write a Winter Aries. This is what that would look like. Oh, it's got a really long line there. That's fun. What about Coral Weaker? Let's do that one. This is what that looks like. Oh, the bottom part of this looks really nice actually. That's quite nice. And what about Blueprints? Oh, that one has a really long line too. Anyway, if I do my channel's name, Fluffy Noises, that's what it looks like. I think this actually looks quite nice. I especially like this part with all the lines next to each other. That's quite nice. What about this one? Within a timely manner. Everything's running a bit slowly. And that's what this looks like. Graph to sixes. Shifted extras. The fixed stars. Oh, I get it. There's a word for this. I don't remember it though. It's like when you take all the letters from a word and swap them around to create something new. An anagram, that's it. Graph to sixes. Shifted extras. The fixed stars. So are these all books? So this is the fixed stars. Uncle Or. A new clue. I'm pretty sure it's a new clue. Finally loaded. A new clue. Luna renamed. Wait, Whelm and Rune. Whelm and Rune, right? Does that work? It definitely works. Whelm and Rune. The then tender cipher. What could that be? Oh, of course. Of course. 1 second. Wed Prince. No, there's 2 letters missing. Let me see. Wed wins. Oh, right, of course. Makes a lot of sense there. The Wed Prince. He checked all the colours of the signs that were bound. That's wed. Green. Purple. And blue. Okay, what does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know yet. Ah, here it is. This is what I wanted a magnifying glass for originally. Okay, I think I know what to do here, and I've already started. Rooms is 5 and 15. With 5 and 14. Let's just do that quickly. That's better. Corner is 3. B is 13. In this particular case, 49. Add is 6. Checked is 2. I think I just realised what it's saying. All corner rooms have lowercase in some text because here, corner cases, parlour, patio, nook, office, library, pantry. The nook, I remember, is where I got this right here. And guess what? Fridge is found in the pantry, which is also a corner room. And you know what else? This is found in a book, so that's probably nothing. And also, it isn't surrounded by capitals. And this one, which one was that one? That was in the nook. Yes, I remember. This one was in the office, another corner room. These are all clues. So all corner rooms have lowercase. Or maybe just these ones. All checked corner cases, right. Patio, nook, office, pantry. So this one is office. This one is nook. This one is pantry. So there's one in the patio. Something beside West Bridge. There is a bridge to the west. Could be dig. I remember the note in the patio was about digging. So maybe it's saying dig beside the west of the bridge. Or something like that. I still need to finish doing this. Found 11 and A7. Clue is 10. So here. Okay, where was 15? Oh, wait, there isn't a 15th, I just made 15 dashes. There might not be more than 14. Probably isn't. Okay, so that's this. All checked corner case rooms has a lowercase clue found in the rooms. Okay, that's a new clue. We know what to do. Measured the gaps. That could be referencing how there are sometimes hidden things in the gaps of rooms. Like, for example, utility closet has something behind it in this gap. Could be about that. Record. Dead end record. Oh wait, you couldn't see that, could you? Well, it's fine. Each. Each is the next one. Each. Okay, then stop. On the way. Stop on the way. Here. Stop. And on the way. Okay, so that's all of them. So, Route 8. Apart. Keep left. To Tanner Fork. Right arrow. Dead end. Record. Record each stop on the way. I wonder if I need to be on rank 8. Then go left. Until I find something that would be Tanner Fork. Somehow. Then go right. Then it's a dead end. And then record each stop on the way. That sort of makes sense. I might try that. I have no idea if that's correct or not. It's hard to know for certain. Have you seen all the signs? I have now. X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Dead end. Dead end. No major key? No major key? Don't know. That's odd. X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Is that a Caesar cipher? Assume page count starts on title pages. Oh, okay. Major. Oh. Oh, I'd never even thought about that. Small name. Major is small name. On page A, word X. Red, green, violet, blue. And we know that... Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting you can't see. Okay, so we know that a new clue is purple. So if we use that information, or violet, I guess. So page B, word Y. A, B. What was it? So violet is page B, word Y. U. So does that tell me that it's you? As the word? I think so. So let's do that. And I will have to look through all these books again. Actually, I don't, do I? I have them all saved, don't I? 1 second. Okay, so word is... Oh no, I don't have this one. Word X. Can I remember it? There was a wed prince who sat on a wed throne. He had a wed crown made of rubies and a wed... oh god, what was it? A wed crown made of rubies and a castle of stone or something like that. And a wed castle made of stone, maybe. The prince had a love for all things wed. It's the only true colour, the prince often said. Oh no, this is the title page that I need to remember. Word X. Oh, I don't remember the title page. That was unfortunate. I was actually remembering. Whelm and Rune, which I have. Page C, word A. Could be and. There are no other words that start with A. Adorned. It could be adorned. Adorned? I'm not sure. Then the last one is blue, the fixed stars. Page Z in blue. Maybe I just need to loop back to the start if I, to the end. That could be it. Aries Metro. The suspect is minor. So what would it mean if a suspect is minor? Someone here. Age 12, age 14, age 16, age 12. Wait a second. These give clues. The suspect is also major, small name. And it's not a minor. Small name. Bowley. That's the smallest name here. Okay, that was... I don't think there's anything else I can do here. It's been 2 hours, and I've barely entered the house for today. This is so funny. Okay, here are the fixed stars. W, X, Y, Z. Farmer's apple. The word is X. Can I just use that alone? I don't know. This is... I'm not understanding this. I feel like there's something I'm not getting somewhere around here. There's a book called The Fixed Stars, and I can order it from the library. I've never done it, because I already had it here. But maybe it's different, because this page does not have Y number of letters. So maybe that will help. I feel like I'm learning so much, and I don't understand any of it. Okay, 16. That is 3. That would be 7. That would be 9 times 9, which is 81. That would be 60. Divided by 10 is 6. Perfect. Wait, what's that? Oh, turtleback. I was wondering about that. So now we know it's Fewer. Fewer is turtleback. Any other indications of anything? There's sand. So desert, I guess. But I was already pretty certain of that, so not too helpful. Spiritual. Whether one's for animals. That could be how they're riding the turtles. Wait, didn't I already have this? Ages ago? Why did I not look at it? Did I think it was the same one as this? I think I did. That's funny. Annoying, but funny. This one... I mean, why not? It's all unlocked anyway. Nothing there, nothing there. Not much there. Some coins. And that does nothing right now. Let's grab a key. We can also get more money. That's great. That should be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Why do all the apples give 5? Oh, apples are more delicious today. The observatory, right? I guess so. Annoying, but what can I do? Okay, what's this one? Oh, that is great. Okay, let's do it. Let's hope for the best. Well, I tried. You've come face to face with the great Alzawa. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. Full house is actually really possible today. Hello again, Alzawa. What do you have to say?
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened for one last time
Oh,
by the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to impart to you one final vision.
I do. A station. It's that thing again. In 38, with things around it and a fire. Black Bridge, maybe? And a house on the river.
In the dim, I see cavern walls of stone.
Reminds me of the tomb.
A hollow lit by a sea of 1,000 burning stars.
Yeah. Lots of different
I
colours.
see a treasure buried beneath the cliff rocks.
I've been down there. I know that already.
A black mirror hidden among
That is
the memories of the falling sand.
That's the Winder Aries symbol.
Within the black mirror, I see a figure.
It's me, in the snow.
A figure standing in sullen snow.
What is this? In a
All
snowy
of what I
forest.
have told you, my young baron, I wish you to now know.
A box in the snow.
Until we meet again some distant day, I will have nothing more to say.
That was fascinating. I didn't learn too much. This is perfect. Because if we go in here, the temperature should be rising, right? It is. Do we get a coat check? Okay, that's a red room. Must be dormitory then. It's probably the one with the spots where you lose 2 steps for entering. And there must be one more too. I think that if the freezer melts, I should be able to get some gems. Okay, there's a key. Gems. Gems. Perfect. I think somewhere it said I think it said somewhere that this won't unfreeze without doing something first, but I don't know what. Okay, that's great. Weather D. Did I already know that? I did. But the key expired. I really need the coat check so I can get the burning glass so that I can light those candles underground. Hopefully I get them today. Wait a second. There it is. I can get money now. That's... Oh, shit. Gems. I don't have them. Okay, we need to go straight forwards. Please, please, please. Whatever, it's worth it. You can borrow my... Ooh, treasure map. Where is that? The foyer. I'm going over there anyway, so that's fine. I might be able to refreeze this in the freezer. I'll try that. I'll try it at some point. First, let's go over here and insert the new disc for a floor plan upgrade. Ooh, the cloister. How can I improve this one? No cost? Oh, different... Oh, Draxus is that one. Interesting. Oh, so every room you draw from here will be a dead end, but you'll get 4 dice for each of them. Cloister of Lydia. I should save this, because this name is important, I think. Joya is the chef. An extra 5 steps to a main course for each kitchen, pantry, or furnace you draft from this cloister. That would be quite good, but I never seem to run too low on steps, so I don't think it matters that much. Money also isn't an issue. I kind of like this. If I'm careful about it, it shouldn't be an issue. I'm scared. We're doing it. Draxus. It's whiskey, but I think I like it most. I think that's the one I like the most. Okay, so this one is new. That's Morajai. Okay, not too useful. They already have. Oh. Oh, interesting. Remove special floor plans from Sinclair's drafting studio. In the observatory. Interesting. I've already found several. Erajan Airway. Future. Erajan Future. Reuven Nevru. Reuven. What does Ru mean? So we don't know what Ru means, but we know that Ven and Nev mean old and new. So Ru old, new Nev, new Ru. I just need to figure out what that means. Hugh means house. Do we have REW anywhere? No, if I did, I would have added it to here. So we don't know what that means. The Eastern Wane. Aries Yenna. That would be East Aries. Maybe Yenna means Wane. If this is the translation, the Eastern Wane would mean Aries Yenna. Well, nothing of too much value is there. Okay, so let's see if this works. Okay, it does. That's great. Okay, that is just a prism key, and this one is... That's Kororika. I was right, it's snowy. I can't tell what that is. Okay. Only in the event of my death. Oh, let me see. Interesting. The Children of Blackwater. Okay, I need to save all of this. This is fascinating. Have you heard of the Children of Blackwater? I have. Those are the people that might have done the heist to steal the crown of Winter Aries. And one of the red letters said that if Herbert did send Mary across the southern border to the seafront, then that would only make sense if the Children of Blackwater were actually responsible, or something like that. I'm not certain. Let me have a look. Why does Erajan describe itself as east? It is to the east, but not more than Arch Aries or Fen Aries. If the Blackwater insurgents were responsible, then this scenario, which is smuggling Mary under the cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront, then that would be plausible if Blackwater was actually responsible. Okay, so Mary might be alive. Fragments of information that have cost me plenty, for our country is never short of opportunists and blackmailers. Still, as I am now dead, I don't want this knowledge to be buried with me, even if that means passing the burden of these fragments onto you. Even if that information may weigh even heavier on your head than the crown involved. Unfortunately, this information is a little too precious to entrust entirely to this freezer, as I'm not too confident that the sanctity of my snaps will extend beyond my life. I've always found it best to use multiple baskets when it comes to incriminating eggs. A lesson that I recently learned again when a member of my staff betrayed my confidence. Denny were vain. I'm aware. I have placed 8 red envelopes in 8 even more secure locations throughout the estate, and left a hidden message for you among the art hangs in almost every room in this house. This message is the key to unlocking these secrets, but you must be open in your interpretation, as the message itself harbors multiple double meanings and hidden entendres. One final word of guidance. The safe combinations you are seeking will not be found in writing on the estate, so I hope you haven't been wasting too much time jotting down random invoice numbers and dates. Only by deciphering the many meanings of a 44-character message can you hope to unlock its many mysteries. To each their own letters. Herbert S. Sinclair. Okay, that's more hints to something I've already solved. If we count short gates, 8 dates open 8 safes. I already know. Okay, well, that was something. Better than nothing. The observatory. Can I click on that? Oh, I wonder if we put that over there, it might be more possible to reach it. Okay, that does not work at all. Can I turn it more? No. Oh, I think I see. I think I see. I just need to go down. And turn this. Ah, there it is. Okay, that wasn't what I was thinking, but oh, a planetarium. That's interesting. A lot of stars up there. That's funny. They're really close. You can see how some stars move in front compared to other stars. That means that would mean the stars are really close, which is interesting. Normally they would not move that much. Ah, right here. Okay. Another upgrade disc. Interesting. And then there was another down here. Okay. Oh my god. This is all in Erajan. Okay, now time to figure out what this even says. I think that's accurate. I did my best to translate all of it. Well, to write out all of it. The next step is to split this up into different parts. I feel like that could be something. Okay, I'm going to translate this another day, but I will keep that here for then. Okay, so fascinating. Oh. Give me that. I know exactly what that's for. Unfortunately, I don't have a room. Anything else I can do? Not really. I can do this though. I see. Purples go down. Pinks rotate. There we go. Perfect. Not too hard, that one. I have a shovel. Do I need to dig west of a gate? West of a bridge, I mean. There it is. Oh, a small data microchip. Interesting. Into Black Bridge Grotto. Oh, it works here. I was just going to log in. Oh, electric eel aquarium. That would actually be quite nice. Or starfish aquarium. Or a goldfish aquarium. I like power source. Oh, Thinker. Sinclair. Thinker. That's interesting. That's probably why the company's named that. Okay, I've looked through all my notes and haven't found any names that work, unfortunately. Okay, nothing's happened. I tried. I probably need all three for it to do something. You can have the wiki. Oh, and I guess it's time to call it a day. Just one day, but it has been like 3.5 hours. No, 4.5 hours. My god, this is absurd. The corporate shopping centre of fire and ice. I got very close to full house today. So, I think that's going to be all for today, and tomorrow we'll try translating some Erajan. And goodbye!